Welcome to KAS Bright Minds Chemistry. In this lesson, we will learn how iron is extracted from its ore using the blast furnace process. Iron can be extracted from several iron ores. Common examples include magnetite, Fe3O4, and hematite, Fe2O3. However, the main ore used for extraction is hematite. Several raw materials are required for the extraction of iron. These include iron ore, mainly hematite, limestone, coke, and hot air. Each raw material has a specific function in the extraction of iron. Hematite is the source of iron. Limestone acts as a purifier and removes impurities. Coke acts as a fuel and produces carbon monoxide, which acts as the reducing agent. Hot air burns the coke and produces the high temperature needed in the blast furnace. Before iron can be extracted from the ore, we must understand the method used in the process. Iron is extracted by reduction. Reduction means removing oxygen from a compound. In the blast furnace, carbon monoxide acts as the reducing agent, removing oxygen from iron-3 oxide to produce iron metal. In the extraction of iron, the process takes place in a blast furnace. The raw materials, hematite, coke, and limestone are mixed together. This mixture is called the charge. The charge is fed into the top of the blast furnace while hot air is blown into the furnace from the bottom. Now let us look at the reactions that occur inside the blast furnace. The first reaction is the combustion of coke. Hot air is blown into the furnace and the coke reacts with oxygen. This produces carbon dioxide and a large amount of heat, which maintains the high temperature inside the furnace. The carbon dioxide produced in the first reaction rises up the furnace. It reacts with hot coke, which is carbon. This reaction produces carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide is important because it acts as the reducing agent in the extraction of iron. Now, the most important reaction in the blast furnace takes place. Carbon monoxide acts as the reducing agent. It removes oxygen from iron-3 oxide, producing iron metal and carbon dioxide. This process is called reduction because oxygen is removed from the iron ore. Now, let us look at the removal of impurities in the blast furnace. Limestone decomposes when heated, producing calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. The calcium oxide then reacts with silicon dioxide, which is an impurity in the iron ore. This reaction forms calcium silicate, commonly known as slag. The slag is less dense than molten iron, so it floats on top and can be removed easily. Let us now summarize the reactions that occur inside the blast furnace. First, coke burns in oxygen to produce carbon dioxide and heat. Next, carbon dioxide reacts with hot coke to produce carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide then acts as the reducing agent, removing oxygen from iron-3 oxide to produce iron. Finally, limestone decomposes to form calcium oxide, which reacts with silicon dioxide impurities to form slag. The molten iron collects at the bottom of the furnace, while slag floats above it and can be removed. Waste gases are produced at the top of the blast furnace. These gases contain carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide. Instead of wasting them, the gases are often recycled and used as fuel to heat the furnace or to generate electricity in the steel plant. However, the extraction of iron also has environmental impacts. Large amounts of carbon dioxide are produced, which contributes to global warming. Mining iron ore can also destroy natural habitats, and the process can produce dust, water pollution, and noise. At the end of the extraction process, three main products are formed in the blast furnace. First, molten iron is produced and collects at the bottom of the furnace. This iron is later used to make steel. Second, slag is formed from the reaction between calcium oxide and impurities such as silicon dioxide. The slag floats above the molten iron and can be removed easily. Third, waste gases, mainly carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide, leave the furnace from the top and can be recycled as fuel. Let us now summarize the extraction of iron in the blast furnace. First, coke burns in hot air to produce carbon dioxide and heat. Next, carbon dioxide reacts with hot coke to produce carbon monoxide, which acts as the reducing agent. Carbon monoxide then reduces iron-3 oxide to form iron. Finally, limestone decomposes to form calcium oxide, which reacts with impurities to form slag. Molten iron collects at the bottom of the furnace, while slag floats above it. Iron is one of the most widely used metals in the world. It is used in the construction of buildings and bridges because of its strength. Iron is also used to manufacture steel, which is used to make vehicles and heavy machinery. In addition, iron is used to produce tools, equipment, railway tracks, and pipelines that are important for transportation and industry. That brings us to the end of our lesson on the extraction and uses of iron. Next, we will practice with examination questions to test our understanding.